Frankie again. Accountability. Scary, necessary. I punished myself pretty intensely, but I'm changing that as I'm changing a lot of stuff, like I said before. I definitely had underestimated the process that is necessary for quitting smoking. Which means, of course, that I've had a few cigarettes since Tuesday. So, but this isn't my first time trying to quit, and I'm going through this process differently this time. I'm really investigating why I smoke, and all of that. So I wrote some stuff down to help. Basically, I figured out that nicotine has a life of, I guess that's what it's called, 5 hours. It lasts 5 hours in your body. After 5 hours, you are technically like the same as a non-smoker, except for, of course, the damage that's been done. But your body no longer has the nicotine in the system. So, like, when I wake up in the morning, I'm a non-smoker until I have that first cigarette. When I have that first cigarette, then I'm a smoker again, obviously. So, I'm figuring out that basically I've taught myself to be completely dependent upon cigarettes. Emotionally, mentally, the physical thing is not as bad as everything else. The physical thing, like I said, with the 5 hours or whatever, it could be easily fixed, just with abstinence, obviously. But because I have put it in such a... Okay, so just a little background. I had my first cigarette when I was 11 years old. I'm 30 now. So, 19 years of taught behavior. I didn't get sick with my first cigarette. It was actually filterless cigarette. I didn't get sick, but I don't know that I particularly liked it. I love the idea of it. Like, obviously, I mean, I was 11. It made me feel cool. Yeah. Everybody I knew at school smoked. They smoked on the bus all the time. But anyway, sidebar. I had to teach myself how to inhale. I think the first couple years, or at least year and a half of smoking cigarettes, I got made fun of because they said I didn't inhale. And of course, I didn't know that I wasn't inhaling. I thought I was doing the exact same thing as everybody else. But yeah, anyway, I had to teach myself the bad habit. Teach myself how to perfect the punishment and the bad habit. Which brings me to punishing my body to have a positive result. How crazy is that? Like, if you think about anything else, like if I was to use a hammer to smash my thumb every time I wanted to, like, feel good about myself, that doesn't make any sense at all. That's just nuts. So, I had to teach myself the bad habit. I had to teach myself how to constantly and regularly put poison in my body in order to release hormones and endorphins that, honestly, my body is capable of doing naturally and on a regular basis. I could get to the point where I could teach my brain and my body just through, like, quiet time, through calm. I mean, people get this stuff, people do this on a regular basis through music, or through a positive habit, or through like exercise, things like this. Like, and I chose cigarettes. I'm glad I didn't choose anything worse, but I chose cigarettes as a quick fix to make myself feel awesome, which now, right this second, doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, I also have used that. Smoking cigarettes has been such a huge part of my life. Completely. Everything is engulfed by smoking cigarettes and becoming a smoker. I judge time this way. I reward myself this way. I punish myself this way. I pass the time. If I'm bored, like, it's so many things equals smoke a cigarette. Like, at one point in my life, I think I was smoking 40 cigarettes, 45 to 50 cigarettes in a day. So that means that at least, 4 cigarettes in an hour on a regular basis. And obviously sometimes less and sometimes more, but I mean, how crazy is that? Anyway, I'm gonna try not to make this too long of a video, but I'm learning all this stuff again, repeatedly. Weird. I'm really trying to get to the root of things, trying to get to the bottom of the behaviors and the bottom of the psychology of the situation, so that I can change it for good. I don't want to, once I quit, I don't want to come back. I don't want to go back to being in love with cigarettes again. I want this to be a clean-cut divorce, like completely, like out, gone, and no more. And the money thing has not been an issue to me, because I've perfected the free smoking, bumming cigarettes. I'm not gonna get into all that, but yeah. So I've been able to smoke without spending a whole lot of money, but I talked about in the other one about being aware of the situation, and I'm realizing that I kind of underestimated, and I need to be completely, thoroughly aware of my habits, of, like I said, the psychological roots of it. I did do the pen for a while, holding an ink pen whenever I really needed something in my hand, and it worked for a while, but I didn't really use the pen, so I didn't really write anything, and I think it just was a substitute for the time being, and so I gotta be a little bit more, I guess, conscious and aware of that word again. That doesn't really have any meaning because I use it too much. Aware. I gotta figure something else out. I'll just put it that way. I said that I like to ignore everything. Well, I kind of ignored the fact that I have to unlearn all the behaviors that I've had for 19 years. I have to unlearn all of the psychological triggers that I've put upon cigarettes. I have to unlearn what everything that goes into being a smoker is. And I have complete faith that my faith and that my higher power, or my creator, is going to help me through all of this, basically holding my hand. But I have to do the action, and I have to be on top of it, and I have to be committed, and I have to be determined and disciplined, and all of these things. I've got to be a grown-up. I have to grow up and put some real concern, put some really, like, real, what is it called? I have to become a going concern for myself. I have to, like, start taking care of myself and be grown up and do it for myself and for everything I said before in the other video. I believe completely that my body, my physical body, was created wonderfully, and that the cells in my body, just like everybody else's, was created to regenerate and to heal itself and to repair itself. So all the harm that I've done to it so far, out of either ignorance or irresponsibility or immaturity, is able to be healed. It's able to be fixed by itself. It was created that way. And I've punished myself pretty hard. It's going to take a while. It's going to take at least 7 years to really, like, replace all of the cells in my body. I know that's true. I know that's true. That's why I love science. I'm determined to basically replace all of the bad behaviors with positive behaviors. I am not going to start chewing on candy because my body can't handle the sugar. I'm not going to start chewing on gum because I'm just a weirdo and gum makes me hungry. I'm also not going to use nicotine patches or a nicotine substitute because I don't want any nicotine in my life any longer. There's other things that I've heard of other people doing, and I don't want to replace a bad habit with another bad habit. There's been other people that I've heard that say just eat. Go ahead and eat. You can lose the weight later. I don't know if you can tell, but I can't really afford to gain any more weight. And that's another thing that I'm going to be changing. So that wasn't a dig to myself. Like, I've been dealing with this for quite a while. But anyway, this video is getting kind of long. Just wanted to let you in on my my journey, my unsmoking journey. I am not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm hoping I don't have too many more videos of telling you that, oh my goodness, I smoked a few more cigarettes. I know that I'll see the end, and I know that I will, I know that victory is on its way. Yeah, so I hope y'all have a good day. And it's Friday. Early Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Bye.